Now, in 2 months from now, this video might be useless, so I apologize in advance, but I'm not the one that's designing the game. T1000 by far is the most complete character in the game. Mavado is going to enhance his kit in ways that just make the character ultimately, in my opinion, super damn broke. So let's just start with the most basic options, right? Off of any confirmed, any B&B you do for 1 bar and 1 cameo, you could get 16 hits, 43%. So that's 1 off the checklist, right? Over 40% B&B combos. Now let's start with the compressor string, which is forward 1-3, okay? Forward 1-3 has an extension in the last hit leads into a throw, so it's essentially a tick grab. Now the counter to this is you could just neutral duck and punish him. But with that in mind, he has his spike special move, which is down back 3. And as you can see right there, this move starts with a low into a mid. So if the opponent is expecting grab, we can now go with the low and catch them lacking. But with Mavado's nin drop assist, we now get a 50-50 meterless launcher. Do you see how broke that is? So off of that concept, you can now get a full 30% meterless combo. Something super basic like that. Now his 1-2-1 also ends in an overhead. So understanding that, knowing that we have the spike, you get a 50-50 meterless launcher with Mavado. So the 50-50, you have the overhead hard knockdown or a full launcher. It's pretty cheap. And even if you get this grab to connect, you can also combo as well. Because with Mavado, we have that trap. Now we get a full combo, just like that. And the mix doesn't just end there because you have the lateral blunt force normal, which is 3-2-1-2. It looks like this. And you can see in between that string, you do have an overhead option. So the mix-up can be overhead low, or you can do the low right before the overhead to get a mix-up that way. So off of those, you get mix-ups into full combos. Or you can do this. Full mix. See how cheap that is, bro? Like, that's really, really strong. And if you thought we were done, we're not. Because his laceration normal also has an overhead. So off of this string, you can go into the low for a 50-50 mix-up. So you have this, get mixed, and now you're launched. Now with everything that we just talked about, I want to mention that Scorpion and Mavado could arguably be top 1. Like Mavado, with Scorpion, you also get 40% combos. Just like that, 43%. You can also combo off the mix-up options using the Fire Breath to get combos like that. The mind games create that same exact threat. Just like that. The 3-2 as well. Full confirm. And then, of course, the laceration as well. All 50-50 options. And me personally, I think it's super beneficial to have a consistent way to combo off that command grab normal. So with the mid fire breath from Scorpion, every single time we have cameo meter, we could get a full combo. It's super consistent, and in my opinion, it makes me love this team more than Mavado. The difference is you're using half of your cameo meter or full bar cameo meter for the trap. So half cameo bar is always gonna make more sense to me, but there's a catch. Now with T1000's kit, you don't just have a command grab option with his forward 1-3 string, but you also have the amorphous step, which is back forward 4, and if you hit 3 or 1, you get a grab, just like a command grab. So any string I throw out, I can cancel right into the step, so the opponent always has to guess. They have to guess the 50-50 option, or they have to guess stagger into command grab. It's really damn cheap, bro. So the catch, right, is Scorpion cannot combo off of this grab. I've tried all possible options, but he just spawns too far away to actually link. But with Mavado, on the other hand, he 100% for sure can combo off of that grab. In my opinion, that's all you really need. Like, that should be the icing on the cake, as they would say. And let me remind you that the step also has hits of armor. It absorbs 2 hits. And if the opponent decides they want to mash, well, guess what? They're going to get punished and grabbed, and now they have to hold this full combo. You see how strong that is? But not only does he just have the spike, but he also has the super fluid matter. And if I want to cancel into it regular like that, I absolutely can, just to create safety in space. But I can also amplify it and get a low. That it's not gonna last. There's no way in hell that's gonna stay a low. I can't see how they thought that was a good idea, to be honest with you. So with the cost of meter, even on block, I get a safe 50-50 option. That's just so stupid, bro. Like, my brain can't even, like, I know NRS playtest this stuff. There's no way they let that rock. So just look at this, because -3. -3 on block right there. So now off that mix-up, bro, like, NRS, man. Like, you could do this. You know? You could just get super creative, bro. There's just too many layers right now. Something's going to get nerfed. So I'm telling you right now, one of these things is going to go away. Either that back forward 3 amplified, or his down back 3 is no longer going to be a low. And honestly, that makes the most sense. I don't think that should be a low. Now, here's where Scorpion has a little bit of an edge, because off his 2-4, 1+3 normal, you gun him down. And of course, with the far fire breath, we're able to get a full combo. You have Scorpion's Hellblades, so you can do the low into the overhead, and obviously that's safe on block. Or you can just do stand 2 into the blades, but honestly, that's pretty damn reactable. And then if need be, you have the spear to pull you back full screen to maintain safety. Now, a lot of people are saying T1000's weakness is zoners. So with Mavado, you can always check them with the Nomad's Touch, and that's back R1. And that's actually plus on block, so you can use it after a combo string as well. Because now you can do stuff like this. That's gonna leave you plus. And then you get a mix-up option, something like that. But against zoners in general, you could just counter them and get full confirms like that. From like 3/4 of the screen, man. It's kind of silly. Now this will get nerfed, but any single poke, bro, can get punished by amplified down back 3, the spike. So with Mavado, we can now get full combos off opponents mashing pokes. That's kind of criminal, bro. That's not even the crazy part, because any move that's -7, you can get a full punish. So really, if you study the frame data, there's a lot of moves in this game, bro, that are -7 on block. This character can punish a lot of things. Stryker, bro, is just incredible right now. If you're not using Stryker with one of your characters, you're missing out. My opinion. But I really think this character's stupid, bro, because the lethal takedown low is still plus on block. He also has the overhead version, which is also plus on block. So off his normals, you get 50-50 options that are plus on block. So your offense still continues no matter what. And then he has the nade toss close and far, which keep you safe off of any unsafe thing you decide to throw out. And not only that, man, but they changed the hit properties, so they now launch, so you can get combos with them as well. He also has a restand, which is not utilized enough, I feel like. But now they also gave him the rapid fire assist, which is doing crazy damage, and it does really good chip damage on block. Now, I've already showed you this combo, but with this walking gunshot, like, you're able to get combos into the rapid fire to do basic stuff like that. But now in the corner, man, you can get some crazy damage with rapid fire. Just like that, 30 hits, 51%. Are you kidding me? And just to show you the chip you get, you can do stuff like that. And then keep yourself safe. And off that command grab normal, bro, we absolutely can combo off of it. 43%, just like that. So with this ranking, you got Mavado, Scorpion, and then Stryker.